Each year obesity-related conditions cost over $100 billion and cause an estimated 300,000 premature deaths in the United States, making a very strong case that the obesity epidemic is the most significant threat to the future of the country as well as other nations. In 1962, 13% of Americans were obese. By 1980 the proportion had risen to 15% and by 1994 it was up to 23%, and by the year 2004 obesity in America had reached a rate of 1 out of 3, or 33%. Approximately 65 million adult Americans are now obese, more than the population of Britain, France or Italy. As alarming as these statistics are, it must be pointed out that there is no end in sight. In particular, the percentage of children who are obese is also rising at an alarming rate. It is now estimated that 16.9% of children and adolescents from 2 to 19 years old are obese. Given the health challenges associated with obesity, the significance of these increases is staggering. Obesity and health: can you be both fat and healthy? No. According to detailed studies, obesity is more damaging to health than smoking, high levels of alcohol consumption, or poverty. Obesity affects all major bodily systems: heart, lung, muscles and bones. The health effects associated with obesity include, but are not limited to, the following: high blood pressure, diabetes, heart disease, cancer, joint problems, including osteoarthritis, sleep apnea and respiratory problems, psychosocial effects. Abdominal obesity. Abdominal obesity is highly associated with metabolic syndrome, insulin resistance, elevated inflammatory markers, high cholesterol and triglycerides, and high blood pressure. So it appears that is not how much you weigh but rather where you store your fat that determines your risk for cardiovascular disease. As abdominal fat accumulates, it leads to alterations in adipokines, fat cells, that ultimately promote insulin resistance and an increased appetite, thereby adding more abdominal fat. Causes of obesity. Although there may or may not be a specific obesity gene, the tendency to be overweight is definitely inherited. Nonetheless, even high-risk individuals can avoid obesity, and this indicates that dietary lifestyle factors, primarily little or no physical activity, are chiefly responsible for obesity. In looking at possible causes beyond diet and lifestyle, researchers have focused on both psychological factors and physiological factors. Television watching has been demonstrated to be linked to the onset of obesity, and there is a dose-related effect: the more TV watched, the greater the degree of obesity. Psychological theories of obesity are tied to brain serotonin levels, diet-induced thermogenesis, how much of the food consumed is converted immediately to heat. In overweight people there is less heat conversion because the food energy is being stored instead of being converted to heat as it is in lean individuals. Activity of the sympathetic nervous system, metabolism of fat cells and sensitivity to the hormone insulin. Treatment. A successful program for weight loss must be consistent with the 4 cornerstones of good health: a positive mental attitude, a health-promoting lifestyle, a health-promoting diet, supplementary measure. All of these components are essential and interrelated. Nutritional supplements: PGX, 1.5 to 5 grams before meals. Fiber supplements, especially PGX, have been shown to enhance blood sugar control and insulin effects as well as reduce the number of calories absorbed by the body. Chromium, 200 to 400 mcg per day. Chromium supplementation has been demonstrated to lower body weight yet increase lean body mass, presumably as a result of increased insulin sensitivity. Medium-chain triglycerides, up to 1 to 2 tablespoons per day. Medium-chain triglycerides (MCTs) may promote weight loss by increasing thermogenesis. Hydroxycitrate, 1,500 mg 3 times per day. Hydroxycitrate has been shown to be a powerful inhibitor of fat formation in animals. 5-hydroxytryptophan, for the first 2 weeks, 50 to 100 mg 20 minutes before meals. After 2 weeks, if weight loss has been less than 1 pound per week, double the dosage to a maximum of 300 mg. High dosages can cause nausea, but this symptom disappears after 6 weeks of use. We hope these tips help with your weight loss journey. Just remember to practice the 4 cornerstones of good health and you will be successful. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe for more videos like these.